Hello, and welcome to Request Video. Today is a very special day on Request Video because I am the host, and I am Joe from the Vandals, LA's favorite and failing punk band. But today I'm failing upwards as I sit in for Gia and I get to interview the funny little sugar cubes. Look how cute. Have you ever seen anything like it? All the way from Iceland, the land of polar bears and part of the Grand Canyon. So, the sugar cubes will not explain themselves, the record company says, so today we'll just ask them some questions and see if maybe they have a good sense of humor. Now, this is BJORK and Siggy. Okay, so we'll start with the ladies. We have one, and how do you have a boyfriend? What grade are you in?
I bet you want to know my star sign next, right?
Do they have that in your frosty
no,
homeland?
we don't have star signs. We have like sand signs. That's what it is.
Sand signs?
That's very different system.
Okay. So you're not going to answer that question, maybe?
Well, to begin with, I don't know what grades are because we've got different system in my place, right?
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell if I got a boyfriend or not.
Oh, really? Ooh,
I'm
mystery.
going to be difficult.
Mystery.
Yeah.
Okay.
A mystery.
Well, these are questions that actual viewers have sent in and they want to know. They also want to know, besides you and Vanilla Ice, what other Icelandic bands are there that are from Iceland and that are coming here?
No. So also Ice-T.
Ice-T, okay. Ice-T.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, I understand. And Mr. T? And
No, he's from Greenland.
Mr. T and Tina. Okay. All right. This is going quite well. What is like the best band from Greenland? Best and worst? Best and worst band from Greenland? Okay, you go first. Best and worst band from Greenland.
There's a band called Spurting Faucets, which is the best one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one called Beaten Bishops.
They suck.
They suck.
Okay.
They suck.
Time to go to videos yet?
Time to go to videos.
Okay. We're now going to play some videos. We're going to start out with Sugar Cube's best video that they ever made in their whole lives. And it's called Hit. And after that, we'll see the best video ever made in this country, which is the Vandals Pizza Tramp. Welcome back to Request Video. And one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to, number one, I said the video's wrong. What we just saw was Hit, and we didn't see anything else. So we'll see some stuff later. And I forgot to formally welcome the Sugar Cubes, Siggy and BJORK, to the KDOC family. Welcome to the KDOC family.
Is it like a mafia thing?
Welcome. Yeah, it's an Orange County Mafia thing.
Right.
You know that KDOC, this station that we are on now, is owned by Pat Boone. Do you know Pat Boone? He is a famous Icelandic star. You know why?
Yeah, why?
He was in the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, which was filmed almost entirely, or partly, in Iceland.
Yeah, no. It was
Or maybe not at all.
No, it was made here, actually. I've seen that movie. It's very funny.
They took a picture of Iceland, I know. At one point there was a picture of Iceland.
There is some footage in it, probably. They probably got that from the Geographical Society.
Yeah, they sent someone
But
over.
what does Pat Boone do in that movie?
Pat Boone plays...
You're kidding.
Pat Boone is the doctor that is on the quest to, or he's the assistant. He's the young assistant, the ambitious young assistant of the doctor who goes to search for the center of the Earth, and he goes into a glacier or volcano or whatever, that big one that you see right in Reykjavik.
And he has a goat with him, doesn't he?
He has a goat, and he has Hans the Guide, who's the most famous Icelander in America.
Oh, yes.
I actually knew his daughter.
I
knew his daughter.
I knew his daughter too, but I think I knew her in a different way, if you know what I mean. She was Ten's bar at the sometimes, so she was a bartender at this big nightclub we went to.
I just know her from her life in Iceland.
Yeah.
I don't know what she does in America.
No, in Iceland she was a bartender.
Yeah?
Yeah, she did not see time. Tell her Joe said hi.
Okay, I will.
What's her name?
Tell her it was a fake phone number.
I'm getting nostalgic here. I used to go take dancing lessons with her when I was about 12.
Oh, really? That must have been interesting.
She was talking about her father, and he became very, you know, he was a star in Iceland. He was like the only person that played in a film.
He was like a composite of you. You guys are now him, because you guys are so famous in here and in Iceland. That guy was you. You're now him. How does it feel?
Well, you know what nickname he got? He got the nickname Ronson. Because he was so he got on so well that he bought himself a Ronson lighter abroad.
So he was the only man in Iceland that could afford a Ronson lighter.
Yeah.
And he became famous from it. I'm getting a tear.
And actually, all his family members and his sons and daughters, they got that thing stuck to them as well.
Ronson, so they're all Ronsons.
Yeah, they're all Ronsons.
Ronson too, yeah.
And they have an uncle called Zippo too.
Zippo, yeah. Frank Zippo, I think he was.
Frank Zippo.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a babe. Kind of, yeah, a nice babe, definitely. That brings up another subject about your homeland, your chilly little island, is the girls there are so good looking that BJORK here, she's a 10. There, she's only a 9.5. The girls are babes there. But speaking of babes, here is the babe singing in her video Motor Crash, followed by now we'll see the Vandals, and Bad Religion, featuring 4 satanic cult members playing instruments. Okay, hi, we're back with the little chili sugar cubes. Yes, I know you're impressed. So anyways, BJORK, have you ever fired a pistol?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? Have you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They look peaceful, but deep down inside, they're protected. That's good. Okay, let's get into your music. I enjoy your music. Despite what you may think, I think you're a great band. And I saw you Friday night. You were excellent. I might add. But I think there's a fine line in being the Sugar Cubes and just totally sucking. Because you guys don't suck. Don't get me wrong, you guys are a great band. But I've heard bands try to be like you, and they suck. Every last one of them sucks. Well, can we say suck? Yeah. You know what? At CBS, you can only say suck so many times.
Suck.
Enjoy. This is 56. So, what do you think of, this brings up the question, what do you think of bands that imitate you but fall short?
Well, I haven't seen a band that's imitating us yet.
Have you?
I've never.
Well.
You must point something out to me.
Have you seen Elvez?
Elvez is our friend.
Yeah.
He's probably talking about Guns N' Roses, isn't he?
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. There's another one. See, there's 2. You thought there were none. So, well, anyways, it's hard. Well, I think the point is, it's hard to be the Sugar Cubes, and you guys do it. And hats off to you. Okay, now we're going to play the game. What does it cost in Iceland?
That's a fun game.
Okay, how much is a record in Iceland, Siggy?
A vinyl one?
A CD.
A CD. CD would be about, let me think, $30, I guess?
$30, good. How much is a car, BJORK?
Well, it depends, doesn't it?
Average car.
Cost me 560.
4-wheel drive?
Well,
Jeep?
You mean you or
Yeppa? Yeppa? Is that the word you have?
A Jeep.
Cheap.
Yep.
10, 20. 10, 20. About 50. You
More than a beer?
about 50, 60. Well, no, a new one would be about 60, 70,000.
$60,000, $70,000. Okay, how much is a drink at a nightclub?
$10.
$10. See, this is a prostitute on an average street.
That's pretty bad, you know.
Pretty bad.
You never pay for sex in Iceland.
That's true. You know, I went to school in Iceland.
You did?
Yeah, Háskóli Íslands.
Háskóli Íslands?
Rah, rah, rah. Yeah.
For how long?
Okay, 6 weeks. 1 summer school session. But still getting chicks from it. Okay. Have you ever held a monkey, BJORK?
Yeah.
I would like to get a picture of that.
Your collection, right?
Yeah.
Your babe pet collection.
Babes holding monkeys.
Yeah. I have a whole file. Oh. Okay. So, anyways, what's the strangest thing you've ever heard about America? Thank you. You're getting Rush Limbaugh beads.
Yeah.
We'll find out that question later. But for now, we're gonna check out Social Distortion. You like Social Distortion?
No, I don't like it very much.
Well, you know what? You're safe because there's not one of them that could beat you in an arm wrestle or a fight or anything coming close to it.
How about Trivial Pursuit? Do you think you did?
There is definitely no threat there either. Anyways, here they are with Story of My Life, my favorite video from SD. Okay. Now, we were talking before about what is the strangest thing you've ever heard about America? The strangest rumor that you ever heard before you got here. And I will tell you if it's true or not.
I heard it was a communist country.
I was going to... Oh, well, so then... why weren't you allowed to come here while your country was communist for so long? I'm sorry.
They got enough communists here.
I apologize for that. Okay.
I was actually once escorted from an airplane here because I didn't have a visa, but I was only stopping by. I wasn't going to enter the country. Just had to change planes, and I didn't have a visa, so I was escorted from the plane. And the guy asked me, "Iceland? I've never seen a passport from Iceland. What's that? A communist country?"
Yeah. That's one of the viewers did write in and asked me to ask you how you felt now that the Iron Curtain has fallen and you're allowed to travel freely between here and Iceland. But we don't have to answer that one. I had an Icelandic stamp on my passport. When I hand it to people and they read it and they see an Icelandic stamp and they say, "Oh, you're from Iceland?" And I say, "No, I'm from the United States." It says it on the cover. But people that have not traveled internationally and are not used to passports don't ask the best questions. Okay. Now, speaking of communism, I understand you guys were involved with, or some of you were involved with that, the Crass and their record label. Would you care to elaborate on that?
That has nothing to do with communism, actually.
Au contraire, mon ice friend. That band is illegal in this country, I hope you know.
Yeah, is it?
Is it?
You're kidding.
It's dangerous. No, it should be. No, it's not. Okay, I lied. But
basically, they sort of contacted us after having come to Iceland and played and heard us play, and thought that, well, there was a band that we were in before the Sugar Cubes called Cook. And they were quite. They sort of gave us a statement saying that they thought we were very independent and sort of out there on our own, not listening to what other bands were playing, just playing what we liked, which sort of fit into their philosophy, which is right. And we said, okay, we'll work with you, but our politics has to be our own politics. We're not gonna what?
You said the F word and he said the SH word. We're all offended.
So where do we start then?
No, that's okay.
We can carry on swearing if you want.
No. There'll be no swearing while I'm here. Maybe while G is here. And if any of you people send me the hate mail she gets, I'll hunt you down and kill you. I don't need that in my life. But she, okay. Anyways, I'll accept that. You guys definitely, individuals, Crass, all into individualism. They call it the Sugar Cubes, or what was the Cook.
Let me tell you, Cook was totally different from Sugar Cubes. It was very different.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So, we worked with them for a while.
Okay.
And they were really interesting people to me.
Oh, I wish I could have met them and maybe lived on a commune with them for 3 or 4 minutes. But speaking of Cook, we are now we are now going to check out the couple videos. One by the Sugar Cubes, Planet, and then one by Nirvana. Don't request that because you can see it on MTV. And the Charlatans. Hello, welcome back to the KDOC family room. We are continuing our conversation with the Sugar Cubes, my 2 favorite members, Siggy and BJORK. And I love that name, BJORK. It exudes femininity, not feminism. With that short hair thing with the girls that spend much too much time with each other, but you know. So anyways, I do like BJORK. Okay, there, cat's out of the bag, I like BJORK. Okay. More questions sent in by our viewers. BJORK, what is it like to see a kangaroo up close?
It's cuddly. It's sort of nice, you know. I actually got to pat one, you know.
Did you really?
Yeah, met one in person, personally.
Impersonally?
Yeah.
You know, in Las Vegas, have you been to Las Vegas?
No.
You can pay nothing and watch a kangaroo box a midget. Twice a day at Circus Circus. Serious. 3 rounds, no holds barred, Indian death match.
It's strange they let them box. They should let them like kickbox or something.
They do kickbox
As well?
They do this, and I mean that's the advantage of the kangaroo. They have on the
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, the tail. Yeah, it's a long tradition here.
So they stand on their tail and they kick with both feet.
Yeah. We have kangaroo boxing. We have cockfights with the roosters. What do you have equally atrocious in your homeland that you are maybe outwardly offended by, but inward you're betting on it, you know, on the
We eat
weekends?
sour ram balls.
Sour what?
Ram testicles.
Ram testicles.
Yeah.
Pickled ram testicles.
And so...
We've got beauty contests.
Yes.
Beauty contests. Oh, dear.
Just the kind of
Yes.
thing that people love to hate, I guess.
Yeah, that you have beauty contests. It's like, wow. Wow.
But it's sort of like equally ridiculous though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's have a sand contest at the beach and see who can find a grain. Let's have a beauty contest in Iceland. So anyways, the sugar cubes. I'm going to ask you a serious question sent in by a serious viewer. How many records do you plan to release as the sugar cubes? Do you have a limit? Do you have, by this time in 10 years, I want to be painted? Do you have one of those things?
Want to be painted?
Painting. Do you have any goals? You want to quit the band? Or?
No.
No
Just
go.
keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing I want to ask you. If after you stop being in the sugar cubes, what do you think your profession will be in Iceland? If you ever stop, or let's say you stopped today, what would you be doing for a living? Your turn.
I'll probably be an hideous radio host.
A hideous radio
Oh
host.
no, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be playing records
Oh, you'd be playing records. Okay.
and squeezing in between what the songs are called because I have to, you know.
Playing records and squeezing people in between.
No,
Okay.
words in between.
Squeezing words in between.
He's such a good radio host.
Oh, yes.
Makes my day.
Siggy, what will you be doing? What is your vocation in Iceland? That frosty homeland that you long for and get to go back to tomorrow.
So much to do, such little time. Really.
Such little time.
I mean, I think
Such little choice, I think, is the real question.
I think we can all say, you know, that there are loads of things we could be doing.
A fisherman?
But I would no. To be if you want a realistic answer,
Yeah.
I would probably be playing music.
Okay. What do you think of the other guys in the band? Maka, what would she be doing?
Raising kids.
She's such a pregnant babe. Have you seen her? And the other guys?
Einar would
There's
be
not a cobbler or anything?
Einar would be a bad radio show host, doing interviews with himself.
So there could be one on both stations.
Yeah, he'd be talking
Okay.
and I'd be playing music.
You'd be squeezing people. You already confessed that to me. Here we
would be
go.
writing.
We've got to go.
I
It's
want to
time to go. Thank you for coming down and being my guest. Did you have a nice time?
Brilliant. So good.
Would you talk
It
to me
was so
again
good.
if you saw me on the street?
Yes, I like you so
Every
much.
time.
Thank you very
every
much.
time.
I had a great time. I hope you did too. No hate mail, please. Thank you. And bye.